I'm so hyper and it's like 10 p.m. right now. I still have stuff to do. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I really wanted to follow a tutorial that I stumbled across by the amazing Mohammed Agbadi. I hope I pronounced it right. I'm really bad at pronouncing things, as you guys know, because I have said that multiple times over and over again. This tutorial is called "This 1-minute digital painting tutorial will teach you more than you expect." So let's begin. Oh, I haven't liked it. Hang on. Think. Now we're good. Following a tutorial that I haven't even liked. How awful of me.
How to paint skin in Photoshop, a lazy digital art tutorial. Open up Photoshop and import your drawing, or if you're feeling good with yourself, rough in a quick sketch to get started.
I do have Photoshop, but I have no clue how to use it, so we are going to be using Paint Tool Say. No one is surprised, I use it all the time. Let's begin sketching a face. I guess this is a good place to start. I think the lines are a little too thick, but honestly, I mean, compared to Mohammed's sketch, but of course I'm not at the level that he is. I cannot sketch like that neatly right off the bat, so this is all we have for now. Let's see the other steps.
Think of a base skin tone for your painting. I usually tend to use lighter colors with a little bit of saturation at this stage. Nothing too fancy. Create a new layer and make a mask of your drawing with the color of your skin.
So like this, I guess. I'm gonna blur the edges so they look more organic. What next?
Create a new layer and clip it to your skin layer by hovering between the lines separating both layers while holding Alt. There.
Just clipping group. I don't know if you can see it. Here, I created a new layer with the clipping group. What next, Mohammed?
You just created a little clipping mask for yourself. Now paint in the other elements in your image like hair, eyes, lips, and eyebrows. Make sure to keep your colors light and not too saturated. Never go too dark with the hair.
FYI, usually I don't draw like this at all. Usually I just set it to multiply and then just draw. But I might be using it from now on if it works really well for me. Okay.
Paint in some reflected colors in the hair. Your image should be looking pretty flat at this stage. You're doing great!
Thanks. He has added some yellowish and some orange reflections, so I'm going to do that as well.
Create a new layer. Set this layer on multiply and clip it at the top of the rest of the layers. You're going to paint your shadows on this layer. To get the colors of your shadows, look at the color of your highlights. If they are cool and look bluish, your shadows will be warmer. Oh, by the way, I'm using reference here, just in case you didn't figure that out by now. Choose a light orange color and start painting your shadows.
So let's do that. Light orange. And start painting your shadows. We should probably say how this looks.
I like to think in planes to represent where the shadows sit on the face and the body. Choose a darker color and start painting in the darker shadows. Look closely at your reference and don't forget to squint.
So let's begin painting the shadows. Okay, what's next? I think my shadows are too harsh, but anyway.
Continue painting, going back and forth with your reference and using the colors you have already established in your image. Use a variety of brushes to create contrast, a hard brush for sharper defined edges and a soft brush for smoother transitions. Study your reference closely, paint in your highlights. Since my shadows are warm, I'm using a light and desaturated purple for my highlights. Keep painting and observing your reference. This is generally how I approach studies when it comes to painting skin. Don't overcomplicate things and confuse yourself.
So now we are picking from our colors already and using soft brushes and hard brushes we are basically painting everything in. So let's do that. Just hiding the layer underneath because I don't really like how the bottom part turned out. My fault again. Now that I'm adding a tiny bit of color in it, I think I kind of made it a bit too desaturated. Again, my fault. The tutorial is amazing, made by an amazing person, whom I do watch frequently. Okay. Huh. This actually looks really good. Let's see what else has to say. Okay. That's all. Great. Thank you so much, Mohammed Agbadi. How do I pronounce his name? Please let me know in the comments, because your girl cannot pronounce for her life. I actually think this came out great for a person that usually uses multiply and shine and dodge all the time, and I usually don't really pay in mind the skin, how it goes, because I usually draw more cartoonish and anime type of characters. But yeah, I will be using this method from now on, even though his was made in Photoshop and mine is in Paint Tools I. You can do basically the same thing. It's really basic, really helpful. The person that made this video is incredible. He makes really good videos, really good content. I 1000% recommend you check it out if you haven't already. That's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. And make sure to subscribe, to like, comment any other suggestions, any feedback, anything you want to see from me, any questions, anything of that sort. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to see you next time. Bye. As you can see, I have a Muse t-shirt on, and I'm so excited because I got it, I think, in 2016, and I haven't really worn it much the past 2 years because I forgot that I had it. So I was going around like scattering through my closet, and I found it. I was so excited. I was like, I should absolutely wear that in a video, because you guys should know that I absolutely love Muse. It's my favorite band. They have really good songs.